Hi, I'm Sasha from Million Dollar Makeovers, and today we're on a job in East Fremantle. It's a little bit of a different one to our normal renovations. We are doing it in 10 days, but the clients have competition. Their next door neighbour's house is a mirror image of their house. So that is also on the market to sell. So both houses are going to be on the market and they look exactly the same. They'll get into a price war. So the challenge, we renovate the client's house to make it stand out from the crowd and look totally different. That way we can command the highest price and help it sell faster. Let's take a look. Knock, knock.
Hi, Sasha. How are you?
Hi, Padmini. How are you?
Oh, well, thank you.
Look very pretty today.
Thank you.
As Sasha explained, the two houses will be on the market in a few weeks. Both are on the same size block and look rather similar in terms of architecture. In order to put the odds on her side, Padmini called Sasha and her team to do one of her million-dollar makeovers. The house in its current state looks rather dated, and at this point it's going to be hard to get the best possible price for it. Sasha and her team will use their magic to renovate it and even add her trademark bling.
Hi, Sasha. We've lived in this house for 8 years, and the house is actually 10 years old. Now that we've loved living here and really enjoyed the house, but now the girls have left the house, we want to downsize and put the house on the market. So I guess, as you probably noticed as you came in, the house next door is on the market as well, and they're a mirror image of our house. So we really wanted to make a difference and maybe also update the property a little bit, and hence asked you to come out. And really the aim of this renovation is, one, to get a quick sale, add value to the property, and as well as to set us apart from the competition, I guess, yes.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what we can do for you, Padmini. We can do the renovation in 10 days. We can make it stand out from the next door neighbours, which is an exact copy of your house, and we don't want you to be in a price war, so that way you can command your own price, maximise your gain that way, add value, as you said, and also sell fast, so you can just move on to, once you've made that decision, you want to get going. So what we've done is I brought Julie in from Guest Furniture Hire today, and when we do the renovation, we can put beautiful floors down and paint the walls and make it look fantastic and modernise it, but it is the accessorising that really does finish the job. So we're going to put sun lounges here and hire some plants and make it look like it's lived in and usable, because it is a small space, so we want to maximise this. And also inside, you know, change your dining table, your coffee tables, put your lounges in with your rugs and all of that, your mood lamps, because that's the wow factor. It's the cosmetics that creates the visual for people that they need in order to come in and go, wow, I want to buy this place. And we can do it for you in 10 days.
Oh, that'd be great.
Great.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Step one for any good renovation, move everything out of the house, because this will enable Sasha and her army of tradies to swoop in and start one of Sasha's now trademarked renovations in 14 days or less. On all of Sasha's jobs, she takes the time to walk through each of the changes with the owner. This is an important process to Sasha, to make sure the client isn't left in the dark and to make sure there's no unexpected surprises at the end.
What we're going to do in this area, Padmini, is, because the next door neighbours have the same tiles, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So instead of gutting, because we're actually going to keep your existing carcasses, the kitchen, rather than do a whole new kitchen, pull it all out, which is one, more expensive and more time consuming. Because we're doing this up to sell the house, we're going to keep all the carcasses and we're just going to change the doors and reline everything. We're even going to reuse the handles because they're funky and they're clean. So that's good. So what we're going to do, and luckily the client's got nice granite tops, which is great, but this is Perspex, which I love. It looks like coloured glass. It goes straight silicone to the wall and it gets cut out, pre-made, stuck to the wall in 5 minutes. So we're not having to chip tiles and damage the carcasses and re-tile, and that takes a couple of days, and then grouting. So it's a 3-day turnaround to tile. We can do this in like half an hour. So I love the Perspex because it's a really good wow factor. It gives that shimmer and sheen. So that's going to cover up all those horrible green tiles. Less mess, less stress, less fuss, I say. And then with your cupboard doors, what we're going to do is put this beautiful chocolate colour here. I really love this colour. It's got a bit of bling in it. They're going to be a gloss door, reusing your handles, and the whole kitchen will be chocolate. And when you look at it next to the black, you see how the black's going to pop against that? So because of the colour, it's quite luxurious. It's going to give it a really luxurious feel about the kitchen, and just take it up a notch. And then your wall colours are running here. So on this smoke pearl and the beaver, we're going to do some, main walls in the softer colours and do some feature walls up behind your bed head. See how that all picks up and blends with your black top? So it's classy.
Day one of the renovation and it's all hands on deck. Everyone has a specific task to achieve and a specified time given to them to get it done. Weather and tight deadlines mean the tradies are often under pressure, but her team is used to it and knows how to get the job done right. In fact, they always finish on time. Being experts in their fields, we've asked them for a few tips and tricks.
Hi, I'm Ralph. What we've got here basically is a plunge pool which had old terracotta tiles around, and they were cracked and outdated and loose. So we basically pulled up the whole floor, repaired all the floor, re-waterproofed the whole floor. As you can probably hear by the noise, it's been raining for the last 2-3 days. We've had to cover the whole area up so we could keep on working. And basically what we're using these outdoor non-slip tiles, which are fantastic for pool areas, because as you tend to get in and out of the pool, water spreads everywhere and you don't slip. We've had to drain the levels in the pool down so we could fit the internal tiles, which sit below the water line. Basically, we've got to soldier on and get the job done. Got a deadline to meet.
Right, we've just got all this flooring laid upstairs. Now we're just on the scotias around the edges. The scotias were put on just to hide the expansion gap in the flooring. So we pin this in position. And then that's just about finished for the flooring upstairs, so we're going on to the staircase. This is a bit more intricate. This has to go wall to wall, nothing covers it. So we use a metal stair nosing. We put the floors in between, push it into the stair nosing, spot on. Lovely neat job. Now I'll carry on downstairs and work my way up.
Let's take some time out from one of the nicest residential suburbs of Perth, East Fremantle, and go to the northern suburbs industrial and retail hub, Osborne Park. One of the 2 locations where you'll find the company Floors to Go. They specialise in sourcing the latest innovative flooring products. Sasha buys all of her flooring here and decided to stop and have a chat with Richard to talk a bit more about some great products that you might find useful as well.
So here we are at the Floors to Go showroom. Now Richard from Floors to Go is one of my suppliers. I use Richard on all of my jobs where we're putting flooring down straight over the existing tiles. Now there's a range of flooring, there's laminate, there's manufactured boards and there's real hardwood timber. So Richard's going to run through the differences of the floors with us. Hi Richard.
Hi Sash.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
That's good. So Rich, I can see here straight away the Black Butt High Gloss Laminate. I use this product. I love it because it's gloss, it gives the wow factor. So tell us about the benefits of this flooring.
Well, this product we've called our Glaminates because it is such a wow factor floor. It's really easy to put in, as you know, Sash. No sanding and polishing, but it gives you that solid timber flooring look at a fraction of the cost.
So all pre-finished boards, we lay them straight over the top of the tiles with the gloss look, still have a 12-year warranty.
Still have a 12-year warranty, correct?
Fantastic. Comes in a range of colours. Now over here we have the semi-gloss. So this is a colour I use quite often. It's called the spotted gum. Love it because it's a bit of a latte colour, so it's not too orange, not too yellow, not too light. And this is a semi-gloss, so it doesn't have as much as the glamorous look for that, but people that have dogs and things like that don't always like the gloss. So what's the benefit of this flooring here, Rich?
Well, this is a semi-gloss, so this is giving you a really authentic look to a home. So we've developed this, it's called our Elegant range, and it really is an anti-scratch surface, 12mm product, so you get the weight, which is important on a floating floor. So when your friends come through the house, they say, wow, I love your timber floors. It's got that really solid timber flooring feel.
Yeah,
that's
they can't
right.
tell that it's not a real wood, and that's what I love about it. They are a laminate, but they're not the cheap click-clacky laminate. They're a high-quality laminate with a 12-year warranty. They look real at a fraction of the cost. Day 7 of the renovation, let's check on the progress. You can see we've just laid all the floors over the existing tiles. These are looking fantastic. All of those apricot walls have been painted chocolate and latte. Out here we're tiling the pool. We've had a couple of days delay because we're battling with the weather, so we've had to get tarpaulins up so that we can carry on with the work. We work to very tight schedules and we guarantee our finish times. So it's very important that whatever the weather, we find a solution. Beautiful floors going down here. We've repainted the walls. This used to be a pink wall, now chocolate. Let's check up the upstairs and see what's happening. So we painted through this main hall area here. You might remember this was a green wall, so we've lightened everything. All the doors and door frames were all different coloured bits of jarrah, so we're painting them all out white just to freshen everything. And when everything's white, it looks bigger. We replaced the doors on the vanities because they were sort of beech wood and very rotten, so this is being replaced. And through here into the bathroom, we're also going to replace the mirrors because they matched the doors. So we're going to paint the mirrors rather than change the mirrors over, just paint it, and then that'll tie the vanity into the mirror and make the bathroom look more contemporary. Into the kitchen, we've changed all the doors. They used to be that beech wood as well, and a lot of them were quite ruined, so we've just put fresh gloss doors on, and we refaced the old carcasses. So we've left the old carcasses because we're doing this house up to sell. It's half the cost if we resurface a kitchen rather than redoing it, and we put a false bottom on the bottom to cover up all the old lining. So it looks like a brand new kitchen. We fitted this gorgeous perspex straight to the old green walls. It silicons to the walls in about 5 minutes. Brilliant stuff. Looks like coloured glass. Again, half the cost, gives the wow factor, and fit a nice stainless steel splashback behind the oven. So they've got a brand new kitchen. Through here, you can see into the outdoor area. What we've been doing out here is we've taken all the old lattice off the panels. They used to have very dated lattice, so it made the house look old and tired. We've put the new contemporary timber screen slats in, which are going to be spray painted the same colour as the frames. And on the floors here outside, where they're that nice dated peach pinky colour, we're going to paving paint that in a dark chocolate. So rather than rip them all up and retile, which is a much greater expense, we're just going to get a special repaving paint, sand back the tiles a bit, and go over the top of the tiles, and it looks like a brand new floor for, again, a third of the cost. Why is this light not on? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Hi, Padmini.
Hi, Sasha. How are you?
Are you good?
Yes, I'm great.
That's good. Mwah. So what do you think? This is the final reveal.
It looks really, really good. I'm very pleased the way it's all come together. So it'll be good to walk through and show me all the different
I'll show you what we've done.
Made.
Okay, so the old flooring that you had, the apricot tiles, we've put the new flooring down, which is fantastic and quick and cost effective. We've painted it all. Remember those apricot walls?
Yes.
So doesn't it just soften the room with the colours? Put put a few paintings up. We've hired all the furniture for you and put some splashes of colour. Oh, look at that. You've got red.
Red coordinated.
How coordinated, and you didn't even know. And these red cushions just pop against the chocolate. So we're just staging it for sale. The visual appeal is important when you're going to sell the home.
I definitely like the red splash of colour
It's
through
gorgeous,
the house. Yeah,
yeah.
that's great, yes.
Through to the dining room.
Yep. And again, you know, the red colours, you've done great. I mean, the picture there as well with the red and bringing it all together.
It's important to have a bit of colour. Keep all the walls neutral because the accessories can always be changed if that's a personal taste. But then we put the red in so that it pops. And then what I've just done, simple things, just a little serviette, probably cost 2 cents. It just pulls in the painting and makes everything flow and match, which is really important when you're coming to sell. A lot of people are visual and they can't paint the picture themselves. They need to actually be shown. So by staging it for sale, which is what we've done, hide all the furniture in light colours, makes the place look bigger.
It's a great idea. I mean, this is something that I was looking for when I sell the property because I haven't got an idea of how to put it all together, and I think you've done a really good job and it's given me a great ideas how to set it out.
Once you see it once, then you know for next time, don't you?
Yes.
So that's great. Let's have a look at the kitchen.
Love the kitchen because, as you can remember, I had green tiles, which wasn't sure why that green tile was there, but what you've done, and it's given it a bit of a wow factor with some of the changes you've made. It's really
The
good.
kitchen's come up really well because rather than spending 15 to 20,000 on a new kitchen, we've just changed the doors, kept the existing carcasses. You had great granite tops, which was a bonus. We've reused the handles, which again is another cost saving. But the perspex, you know, it looks like coloured glass. It's half the cost. Silicone straight over the existing tiles in 5 minutes. So we're not having to gut and make lots of mess and damage your granite. So it's a brand new kitchen for $8,000 instead of 15 to 20.
Great, yes.
And it's done in a couple of days.
Yes. Wow, I really like this room, Sasha. It's come out really beautiful. It looks really good.
It's a great space, isn't it? I'm really happy with this too because this is your third level and it can be a parents' retreat or a teenage retreat, grandparents' retreat, if you've got guests to stay. And it's quite a big room. So what we just did was set up a little lounge. You like my little bling thing?
Yes,
I had
can
to
see
put my
that.
diamante in there. It's my stamp.
It's
So
great.
we've set up the little lounge room. So this could be a fantastic little bed sit and just the linen and the cushions and the painting tiles it all together. So again, it's just the presentation.
Great. It looks really good.
Good
I'm really
sell
happy.
feature for the home, I think.
Yes, I hope so, yes.
Hi Nathan and Lorraine, how are you?
Very well, thank you,
Thanks for
Sasha.
coming today.
Thanks, Sasha.
Nice to see you. Now, you guys are both from Acton and you've come to appraise this home that, as you know, Lorraine, you've seen the home next door, which is a mirror image of this. So I would just love to get your opinion now. You've seen the whole home on what you think the final product is.
Yeah, well, I think we've done a fantastic job. We wish in our line of work that we could have this every day of the week.
Well, it's a good thing you found me now.
So certainly the first impressions with new flooring, colour schemes, light and bright, and just the fact that people don't have time or interest in doing their own renovations these days. They really were looking for something to walk in, find it, buy it, and have it and walk in and love it.
So in your opinion, this house does that. It ticks all the boxes. They can walk in and just enjoy their lifestyle here in this beautiful 4x4 home. What do you think, in comparison to the home next door that hasn't been done up, do you think the owners would expect to make, on average, more than the other home?
I think you're looking at least 150,000 here to possibly 250,000 in difference in value. So
Great, so that's a great result for the clients of what they've spent to renovate, which is minimal. And Lorraine, what did you think then? Because you've seen the before shots of the other home.
Well, mirror image home, incomparable. The one next door is dated, tired, yet a very nice solid home. This one is bling, beautiful. People can walk in, love it and live it.
We're here with Dennis from Cooling Real Estate. Dennis was the original real estate agent who sold the home to the clients 10 years ago. Now, he's seen the before a few weeks ago, and now he's here to see the after. So, hi Dennis.
Hi Sasha.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
What do you think of the home now?
I think it's a fantastic job. It's just completely lifted it.
Great. And what did you value it at before?
I thought the home was worth around 1.2, a little bit more maybe.
1.2 million?
Yes.
Thereabouts,
Yes.
unrenovated. And
Unrenovated.
what would you say it's worth today?
I think now it's really been lifted and I think you were closer to 1.5.
1.5 million. So from 1.2 to 1.5, that's a $300,000 increase in 2 weeks. That's great raise for the clients, great money to be made. And we also needed to make it stand out from the next door neighbours, which was exactly the same.
Yep.
So what features do you think make the home sell now?
I think it's all the modern finishes. It's a lot cleaner and it's a lot easier living and just very, very nice. Really
Decluttered.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, brought it up to speed basically.
Yeah, it's a
hasn't it?
modern home now.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do in 2 weeks.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thanks very much, Dennis.
You're welcome, Sasha. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
So here we are in the final room. You've seen the whole house, your big 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom, pool, gorgeous deck area. Your home has like doubled in size just from using all the light colours and the accessorising and the white furniture and decluttering. It's made it look doubly as big, I think.
And this room particularly, I really love this room with the white linen and the cushions and the picture. You've really brought it all together. It's really one of my favourite rooms.
It's actually my favourite too. You always have a favourite, and I think, you know, when you're setting the scene for people, they have to see it visually. So that's what we've done in every room of the house. Now, your home, we had the brief to make it look different from the next door neighbours. Right. Because that's on the market as well, so we didn't want to get in that price war. We had it valued at 1.25 million prior to the renovation 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
We took 2 weeks to renovate it, and we've now just had it valued on an average of 1.5 million. So it's raised value on average between the 3 real estate agents, 250 grand.
That's right. I'm really happy with that. Yes, that's great.
It's excellent. I get so excited when I can make clients money like that.
And I suppose one of my objectives is to sell it quickly. So because we're going to downsize and we want to move on to another apartment. So hopefully, we keep fingers crossed, we'll actually sell it fairly quickly and we can move on.
Well, Padmini, I think in terms of selling, when you present it like this and it's pristine and decluttered and neat and clean, and it's a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom with a pool and a huge entertaining area deck on the back, you know, you've got every chance of selling it. So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
With the process, I found it really painless, and you did all of the work for me, and it's achieved the results we wanted. So that was really great. Thanks, Sasha.
That's my pleasure. I'm happy to do it for you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.